There are some things you can do as a client and a counselor that really help get the most out of your sessions, and these are meditation techniques. One important concept is grounding. What do we mean by grounding? What do you think of when someone says, you need to get grounded? You might get images of being centered, being calm, being in touch with the earth, being in present time. And this is a lot of what we mean when we're talking about being grounded. Grounding is also a specific visualization that is extremely useful when you're doing any kind of healing work. We recommend that you practice it before a session, in the middle when you're trading from the first client to the second client, grounding again, and then at the very end, when both people have finished their sessions, do another grounding time. This just really helps you prepare and be as present as you possibly can. It helps you to transition between the states of consciousness in the middle, and then it helps to finish and finalize at the very end of the session and go on with the rest of your day without dragging around thinking about what was going on in the session. There's many different ways to ground, and people have their own favorite ways to do it. Experiment with what works for you. A lot of people use taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath, especially into your belly, really helps your mind slow down. It also gives you extra oxygen so you can think better. It sends a signal to your brain that, okay, now it's time to relax. Now it's time to get present. Taking a deep breath, filling up your entire lungs, and exhaling slowly, just really enjoying that feeling of your lungs being full of air, staying present with the sensation the whole time. Just a couple of breaths like that can really help you get present and grounded. You can also use a visualization where, as you exhale, you imagine breathing down your spine, out the base of your spine, down through the floor, down through the dirt, way, way deep down into the earth. You send a stream of energy. Or you can imagine it like growing a root. You can imagine your body like the trunk of a tree, and your spine extending downward, sending a root way deep down into the earth. You could also imagine many roots growing out, just letting yourself be very connected, really sinking down and connecting to the earth. The earth has a really beneficial frequency, electromagnetic frequency, that is healing for our bodies. If we don't have enough time actually with our bare feet on the bare earth or sitting on the earth, we can tend to collect electromagnetic energy and have negative health effects and negative emotional effects. So as many people have discovered, just going and sitting in your backyard or going for a walk on the beach or sitting on a rock somewhere is incredibly healing, a lot because you're just in touch with the earth and you're getting grounded. We hook up houses with a grounding cord in their electrical system, and it's a cord that goes to the earth so that when excess electrical energy goes through the house, it will go harmlessly into the earth. If it doesn't have a grounding cord, then an excess electrical charge will build up and give you a shock. Same thing happens with emotional energy. So if you get hit with a big whack of somebody's mad at you, or something shocking really happens, if you're grounded, it'll just go right through you and it won't build up and upset you. So take a moment to practice right now. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath. and let it out slowly. Notice any places in your body where you might be holding tension. And let them relax. Relax your shoulders. Take another deep breath. Relax the muscles of your face. And as you take another breath, this time imagine you're breathing down your spine, all the way down your spine, out the tip of your spine, down through the furniture and the floor, and deep into the earth underneath. You can imagine it going very, very deep into the earth, even all the way down to the central core of liquid iron in the center of the earth. And let it attach there really strongly and deeply. You can imagine this grounding cord any way you like. You could imagine it as a rope or a beam of light or a root like a tree root. Whatever you like. It's good to practice grounding at least 10 minutes a day, maybe in the morning when you first wake up, or maybe just before you go to sleep. Anytime you're waiting in line or you have a moment during the day. It's especially important to do just before anything that's stressful. If you practice grounding in times when you're not stressed, then it'll become more of a habit, and it'll be easy to practice the grounding in times when you really need it.